Afternoon, one and all. How's everybody doing today? For another day. Time for another day going back into the mine. Oh, hang on.
Rock and stone.
Hang on. I got to set the wrong thing. Is it? Should be it. There we go. Now we're back up and running. Hello, Vlad Tepith. Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. Indeed, indeed. What's everybody doing today? Why does it look like... Does the stream look solid to you guys? Why does it look like the FPS is like so much worse? Hold on a second here. Why does that look so much worse? Hold on a second here. Cursor.
We fight for rock and stone.
I guess it's fine. I don't know why, for some reason it looked like it was going very jittery. I don't work the mines, drink beer. We've already drunk the beer. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. No. Don't really have anything I need to work towards today other than like just completing challenges. I just need resources. Oh wait, what am I doing? Wait, what is this? Oh, that's right. I'm still working on this. As per usual, I'm going to just leave this open. I'm actually going to start this on 3 just because this is a lot. Pretty decent on my end. Then again, I don't really follow the stream. No, it should be fine. I think it's fine. I think I just need to buffer a little bit. Magnite. I need Magnite back. Excuse me.
If Deep Rock Galactic can't provide the goods, I'll forge them.
Going solo? No, I have it open. The lobby's open. If anybody wants to join in, you should be able to look for it. You're on the Steam version, at least. Excuse me a moment.
Rock and stone like there's
Somebody's already here. Do I want to go... Wait, actually, what's my channel? Gunner or Scout? I mean, I guess I could. Still need to unlock... Wait, what's this? Oh. Oh, it held diver today. Hey, nice job, Jacob. Excellent. Very happy for you. You can now join the fight. Okay, so I'm using the things that I need. Should be... Yeah, because I should get the last weapon maintenance things I need for this, and then we'll go from there. This is an egg hunt, so backbreaker stout should be good. Yeah, if anybody wants to search for this, and you should be able to join. Should be open lobby. Not running any mods or anything or any crazy mods, so. What do I still have that's new? Oh, probably the new overclock I just crafted. Yeah.
Please just let the barrels be. As fun times go,
Let the barrels be.
stone to the bone.
fair warning, any vandalizing
All right.
or destruction of company property will be deducted for repayment.
Everybody ready to go?
That's it, lad.
Drop sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
Flap the dice.
If you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home. And stone.
Everybody enjoying their lovely afternoon.
I'm really not ready for this.
Our new lobby love from India. Oh, thank you, man. India, man, you guys, time difference must be insane over there. Oh, I have the wrong secondary. That's fine. Oh, found the lithophage spike already. They made this really easy for us to find.
Killer be killed.
Anyone need them? There's snipes right here.
The Rockport Goo Bomber has been eliminated. You lack Wicked brain. I'm on
There we go. Wish I had that kind of luck. Yeah, this rarely ever happens this way. Normally, it's a big chase to try to find these things. Just got really, really lucky with this one. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait, are both of them here? Wow. I know that one's there, but wow, I guess we found both of them. This really was lucky.
Let's rid Hoxus of
Stand by. Cleansing pod is on its way.
Oh, somebody already called in the other one. I think I have to wait for that one to come in.
calling down cleansing equipment.
Cleansing equipment on site. Rubber glove time, team. Roger. Cleansing pod.
I'm about to get infected with the pox.
Cleansing equipment delivered. Do be sure to keep contact with the infection to a minimum.
Applying lithofoam on the rock boils, making it
Yeah.
Don't touch the rock box if you can.
Thank you for the backup. Thank you for the backup. Ooh, that's a lot of dudes. Okay, where's the other lithovac? I know there's two.
shield charged and ready. Rock box.
And you chill out for like 2 minutes.
Die, you plague
All right, one down.
A small but important victory against the rockport.
What about the other one? Guessing you guys are working on that one? Okay, we have eggs. Guess I'll start trying to work on the eggs. Perfect.
Spikes eradicated. We're showing no further sign of rockpox in the cave.
My goodness. Ah! Freaking rockpox exploders. Realize the new Marked for Death Overclock Scout has the potential to combo extremely well with things like the mole or bullets up. Yeah, absolutely. I'm very much looking forward to seeing. Was that just that was two fossils, one in between, two fossils intersecting. Yeah, I'm really excited to see like how these new overclocks are going to work and like the new ones that we haven't had a chance to see yet, what they're planning on doing with them.
No, the flares are recharging.
Ow.
What's that smell? All right.
Forgot those golden bugs. I haven't really been getting it too much. As I just smack a golden loot bug. Is a Bullets of Mercy also a scout primary though? Yes, but I guess if you had 2 scouts on the team, that would probably be how it would combo out. Also, what's up, Holy?
Almost over. Wipe out what's left. Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
Ow. Yeah, you do need 2 scouts. The idea is that you can possibly rip through bosses. Yeah, you most likely can. I'm thinking like Marked for Death, the IFG, and like either Mole or like Hyper Propellant or Executioner, and just like Dreadnoughts are just gone. You know what I mean? Had the data science final test today. Had three tests, 3 to go. Awesome, man. You're doing good. You're doing good. You're gonna do good. All right.
Wait for their recharge.
Okay, we only need one more. Ooh, somebody want to go get that gold? I might go do that actually. What, another septic spreader? Oh, I see you up there. Trick shots, people. Trick shots. Hehehehe. Why you gotta love the mole.
Access provided.
Eee. Trick up my sleeve managed to work. I'm temporarily close to backfiring. Don't worry. Don't worry. Have faith that it will work out, and I'm sure everything will go well for you. Gotta have confidence in yourself, and you know, don't worry too much about the things that you maybe aren't so certain about. Skip those questions, come back to them, do what you gotta do. If I can do well on tests, literally anybody can do good on tests. Because I do not do tests good
There's
at all.
feel much better now.
There's one, and there's also one here. Hello there, Clement. How are you? If I'll pass the test, but I think I did enough. Yeah, that's that. Once you get done the test, it's, you know, it's kind of out of your hands at that point, and you just gotta kind of have confidence that you know what you're doing. Oh, somebody's got to get Ryu.
Combat positions. The swarm is here.
I'm in a really bad spot right now. Oh, never mind. Made my way out. Oh crap, I don't have any shields. I didn't realize I used that much. Some question, but does the coil gun overcharge take more ammo? I believe so. Let's see, that's 440. No, I think it's 40 no matter what. But if you hold it to go for too long, it won't work. I think there is something where you can actually like dump more into it for it to work. Oh, I'm coming. We're trying to go against the same amount ammo as going for the normal. Yeah, I believe there's a mod that like a weapon mod that I think changes that though. That I think gives you more charge, like you can dump more into it. I need rockets. What hazard is this? This is 3 only because it's my first mission, or my first mission of the day, so I don't want to stress out too much. And because it has lithophage on it, I didn't want to like go super nuts. But probably from this point on, I'm gonna do 4. Once I get done with this, I just had to loosen up, warm up for the day. I hope somebody's making the effort to grab the gold, because I keep forgetting that it's gold bugs. There's gold just all over the place. Oh, well, yeah, no. I have, is that charge up crosshair thing? Yeah, this is the charge up thing is an actual like downloadable mod that you can get. But I think there's actually a weapon modification that you can choose that makes it that way like the longer you hold it, the more ammo it takes, but the more damage it does. I believe there's something along those lines. Yeah, this just lets me know when heated weapons when they're gonna overheat. Very useful.
Let's not keep the ball rolling.
More eggs and they're both up high. Yep. Why are DNA tests so expensive? Because they have to do a lot of cross-referencing. They have to do a lot of scanning. They have to see who else has done the DNA tests. I know what you're talking about. I've done those as well. And it is expensive, but they have to do a lot of research and go through a lot of different things to try to figure out who you're related to and what other kinds of stuff. I think we got a green beard driller here, I believe. I believe he's pretty I believe he's pretty low, but he's doing good. Fair enough, I suppose. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. What the hell? You okay, Mr. Scout? Man's sort of glitching out a little bit here. Is that the last one? Perfect.
I need the mule right here, right now. Ready to shoot.
Come on, Molly. Molly. Okay, there we go. I'm my part.
All objectives done.
Octopox versus Pock Rocks. R&D reverse engineered. What about Pop Rocks versus Rock Pox? Imagine if you gave a Rock Pox grunt Pop Rocks. That'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it?
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Oh,
Get out the way.
hey, I'm right here. Yep. Yep. Also doesn't know that Jenny is greedy. Jenny, I don't know that. All I did, I just did, what was it, 23andMe? Or Ancestry. I can't remember which one I did. I did one and my wife did the other. That much I remember. I think I did Ancestry. And I think she did 23andMe. Excellent work, everybody. It's a genealogy website. Oh, I've never used that one, so it's hard for me to say.
Leave no dwarf behind. Rock and stone.
It's hot. Fire.
What do we have here?
Oh. Got the AC going, but not on at the current moment. Also owned by MyHeritage, which I think does DNA tests. Yeah, I've never done that one either. All right.
Assignment complete. Oh, no.
One more and I'll get the Gloomstalker mask. Let's see. Beautiful. I should have used that last time, but it is what it is. I'll just stick with Gunner one more time. So that way I can get this taken care of. Oh, Ryu has left the game. Actually, since he left the game, I'm going to go rock scout for a bit.
Off me. I'll keep the team alive.
I'm going to rock scout for a bit.
Yes. Mod acquired.
I'm just getting mod unlocks. Don't worry about that. It's 11:48 p.m. Gee, bro, get to bed. My man's got to go to bed. Guess who's back? Ooh, Shady's back. Tell a friend. Still do not have a single overclock for the Zoogovs. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess I'll stick with the crossbow for a little while. All right, last mission is a hunting dreadnoughts. There goes all of my Magnite that I had.
You deserve a tip for filling our
Oh, we can't really use Dark Morkite, so 2:18 here. Is that AM or PM? That's what I'm curious about. 2:18 PM. If it's 2, oh wait, it's probably PM, because if that's the case, you're in roughly the same time zone I'm in. Have to go, Rocket Stone, everyone here. Thank you, Clement. Thank you for coming by. Oh. Hello, hello, Hybrid. How are you doing?
rocket. Stone, get on board. We're about to leave.
Drop sequence initiated.
Shall we?
Why is this so fucking-
Critical weakness.
If you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home. Solid.
I will say I had quite a very interesting day today. It was a very fun and enjoyable day. And it has put in the mindset that we have a couple of interesting... I have a couple of interesting things in the making, so be prepared for some fun, interesting stuff in the future. Is this a second? Is this like a second account, or are you really this low level? I don't mean it's negative meaning. I just never know what rank. Yeah, so when I first started, I was playing on the Windows console version, which is where I have essentially everything. Oh, holy order! Holy order! Kill the holy order! No! Oh, I didn't see it's fast enough. And on that version, I had gotten like everything. And so now I'm playing on the Steam version, which it is not like cross progression or cross save or anything like that. So unfortunately, none of my stuff carried over. So I do have to get everything over again. So my promotions were reset and everything. And I did that a few months ago at this point. And so I've been steadily trying to get all my stuff back. It's really no big issue. I honestly kind of enjoy it. It's really not that bad. As well as trying to get... switching to the Steam version kind of just gave me more opportunities to experiment with mods. It made things a little bit easier in terms of doing some things to help with the video production process. And also, you get the Steam version and the PC version gets the updates sooner. So... Oh, jeez, I just saw it too. Help! 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 Oh, I'm dead. Oh, are you... Look at this. Two Spitball Infestors and 2 Brood Nexus. Bruh. Two Pip, you know what I mean. I was like, hey, wait a minute, something's not quite right here. Yeah, a lot of people have been kind of noticing that. And yeah, it's been... Is nobody gonna come help me? Hello? Pretty please? And 2 men... Bro, this room is death.
I'm not one of them, you knobhead.
But gold. But gold. Like a true scout player. Yeah, I just get like that cave leech really had no... But it's cute. But I'm broke. Hell. Is there red sugar near me? Because I can iron will myself. Can't even tell if there's any red sugar near me. Also a nice way to join the stream. Hello. Yeah, thank you. If you accept a mod suggestion, the Google Translated mod is really good. No practical use, just pure comedy. That does actually sound kind of funny. Help!
Don't leave me!
Okay. I understand what you're doing with the loot bug, but can you at least do something like practical? Like I get the meme, but like
I can't feel my beard! Help! Please, rescue me! I'm hurt! I need help!
are you gonna help? Well, Benji is aware of the leech that's waiting. Yeah. Leech above me, watch out. Yeah, that room just has so much go. How did he even die? This might be a reroll.
Let's find and destroy the food nexus hatching them.
Maybe just a wipe and reset.
Weapon ready.
Yeah, I would just wipe and reset.
Whack-a-mole!
Oh, welcome, Chad. You just joined me. Just watch spectating simulator.
Let's stick together from now on.
Born ready. Shredder's deploying.
Firecracker!
I was distracted by the two spitballers aiming at me. Yeah, that's kind of what was happening to me too. And the 7 billion swarmers that are still near me.
Hey, can I get your attention?
Think you could kill me? Well, think
Oh my goodness. Okay. Jeez. This room sucks. Your dwarfies newbies? I mean, I don't 100%. Not entirely, but I need. Okay. There's okay. Yes, I actually would be okay with that.
Take off.
Bacteria Trijaw! Take it out! Bacteria Trijaw eliminated!
There was another leech. I didn't even notice.
I'm taking some of the ammo. Scared of you.
Ah.
Time to pay Molly a visit. Hate to wait for flare charge.
Hey. Where the hell is Molly?
I need a damn
There she is. Oh, I somehow made it. Okay, we're good. Alright. Gonna crack the egg. Ah, the twins.
Light!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wonder if the bouncy bullets are gonna actually get some value here. Today's gonna promote my scout to gold finally. Nice.
Platform up!
The lacerator is looking at me. I'm going on the ground. Ah, my ear is itchy. Yep, and they're gonna do that. It's fine. Or at least light them on fire. No, not exactly.
What goes around comes around. Don't shoot me!
How did he go down? Okay, well, they're definitely going to heal now. Well, maybe not. Where's the Arbalist? Okay, they should be good. Nope. Oh, that's not even that big of a difference. Keep forgetting I don't need to reload the crossbow. It'll do it automatically, so I keep switching to the other bolt. Okay, now one down. There we go. Beautiful. Good luck. Thank you very much. That was for Steve. Yep. All right. Off to the next one.
Lighting! Light is up!
Ba da ba ba da ba ba da. Alright, so this is the room that you guys were having trouble in. We're not having trouble, but just sort of doing stuff in, it looks like. Grab some more Nitra. Wonder what Nitra actually is. Like, in terms of, like, mineral composition-wise, you know? I wonder what it consists of.
Don't got room for more!
Scout not mining minerals. I ping his engineer on has 5, 6 gives me anxiety. Well, sometimes they're also like just... What? What? What do you want, bro?
Keep the caves lit real nice for us, Scout. Wife on the loot box.
What else is there around here? second, guys. My headset likes to do this thing where it will just randomly turn. It won't tell me that it's low on battery until it just shuts itself off. So, give me a second here.
Lighting up!
There we go. Now we're back to normal. Hmm.
Resupply ordered!
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
Oh, hello. You know what? You guys fight amongst each other. I don't feel like dealing with you guys right now.
Resupply arrived! Go restock! Ready to kill some more crates. Hey, let's pop this thing!
It really does not last that long, does it? Hell, Joe, leave me over here. There's another cocoon right here we can break. Are we doing that one first? Is that one like special for some reason? Come on.
Damn flares.
Maybe it's like mineraled gunpowder. It might be. Might be something along those lines.
Lights up!
Okay, well, the good news is that most of these dreadnought rooms have been in. Ooh.
I call them immune. Light!
Trying to avoid fall damage as best I can. I know, I see that one. I thought there was only two. Yeah, if it's the longest, like, complexity one, it can be three, it can be 3 eggs.
Where is that damn mule?
Well, I thought we were doing the other one, so I dropped a supply pod near the other one, so. At least no, we don't have to do that, but I'll call in another one here, I suppose, in case we need it.
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
Anyone needs ammo? There's stock for you.
Whoa! Magterra just popped into existence.
Time to restock! One sentry gun ready to be built.
Nicely done, team. You're securing
All right.
yourself a nice bonus.
Is everybody ready for this?
You're you.
Grabbing ammo.
Grabbing ammo.
Yeah!
That's why everybody's trying to get.
Let there be light! Not assembly! Think I dropped me bloody keys in there.
And it's the hive guard. Yeah. Woo.
Over here. Dreadnought high.
Everybody's favorite variation of the dreadnought.
Zip line ready.
OPEC. OPEC.
Ludicrous speed! What's that supposed to hurt?
Ugh. Beautiful. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not me, not me, not me. Gonna try to light it on fire. Okay, both these. Really should have field medic, but Iron Will is just so much better.
Flares! Not ready yet!
Why? Oh, okay, I'm not gonna lie, that shield kind of messed me up. Come on. Ooh. Where is it? No, 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 no. Oh. Zip around. Is 2 promotions, 50 levels in a day good progression? Yeah, I like on the same class. Yeah, that's really good progression. That's, I think, a better rate than I do. That's an insanely good progression rate. Like starting from 0 both times? Like, yeah, I would say that's pretty good. You also have to keep in mind, too, eventually once you get to a point, the promotions don't really mean much of anything. Oh, what's that? Use 1308. Thank you for the thought. Wait, is the Twitch stream coming through properly? How do I... The Twitch stream coming through all right? Why? Okay, there we go. Now it is. Thank you so much, Fuse. I appreciate that. Once you get to a certain point with the promotions, it just eventually just becomes a number. Because at a certain point, you have every overclock, you have every cosmetic, you have everything that you could need. Oh, Game Man Change. Thank you also for the follow. Appreciate it. Very big appreciated. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Very, very kind of you. I love Deep Rock Run. Thank you, Flats. Thank you. Get this over. Then I think we got to go back a certain way. Welcome, Chris. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome all. Welcome one. Welcome everybody. Just tuning in or have been watching for a while. Welcome. Oh. Oh. Lost helmet. Not bad. I'll take any cosmetic I can get. There's apparently a lot I don't know about. Well, what do you mean? Oh, you mean in terms of missions? Yeah, well, there's always new stuff to learn, and if you're just starting off of, it's no big deal really. Okay, it looks like it's down this way. Yep. You learn things as you go. There's still stuff that even I'm learning about. Hey, oh, I overshot it. I overshot it. What do you think about sentries not being able to stay on the drill elevator? Oh, is that how it works? Are sentries not going to be able to be placed on the drill elevator? I'm guessing they'll just keep lowering and the sentry will... I suppose that it's not necessarily that big of a deal because I think it's not necessarily a game. It's not a game breaker or anything. It's a little bit unfortunate, but I feel like you're gonna want more. I feel like there are better things that I would want anyway that I don't want to be disabled. General about I consider myself decently knowledgeable on DRG. Yeah, I mean, that's perfectly fine. Correct. Only gunner's shield. I don't know. I mean, unless that's not something they intentionally, that's like intentional, and they might rectify it at some point in time. But then again, we don't like. There's still a lot of time before the season actually comes out, so they might decide at some point like, hey, might not be a bad idea for them to do this, or because it would make a lot of sense if they did that, you know. Y'all on your way soon? Oh! Ow. I accidentally did a power attack right when I landed.
Lighting! Never felt better.
It is. It's mentioned that the sentries would create a lot of mess with the coding and the reason why they including only the shield. Yeah, I mean, I guess that does kind of make sense because if you put the sentries on something and then you take out whatever terrains underneath, they would just sit there. So I guess the only way they could rectify that is maybe put some sentries on the drill elevator like they do with the minehead in point extraction missions, which I suppose could be uh a way to like a way to do it. All right. The twins yet again. Ole. Ole. Me and the lacerator are having a good old time here. Oh, we got company. Your experience and opinion, what's the quickest way to earn XP? I mean, do high hazard missions. Look for double XP. It's a modifier that comes up relatively often. Don't do the sleazy thing of just joining a mission that's like really late in progress and just cannibalizing what other people have done. It works, but it's kind of a bad move, kind of a bad manners move. Yeah, just push yourself with difficulty, look for double XP, get all the side objectives done, do as many machine events and random events as you can, because all that applies to XP. Like, bro just stood there and died. Yep. Okay, we got them all. Whoa. I'm getting us out of here. I'm tired of being in this cave. I need to see a new biome now. Speedrunning so you can make as many of them as you can in 30 minutes. Or speedrunning double XP missions. Preferably dreadnoughts, I'd guess. Yeah, essentially. Dreadnought missions, point extractions, anything that can get done pretty quickly can be very useful. So, like, obviously you don't want to do... I mean, you do want to do double XP if it's like... is this the path the dude took to get to me? If it's like an escort or a sabotage, maybe don't do that because that's just gonna take a while. And you do it like once, obviously, just to, or do it at whatever pace you want. But you know, if you're looking for like just pure raw speed, yeah, do things like mining expeditions, salvage, anything that can get done very fast. Not salvage, point extraction. There's a little amount of double XP missions. Would it be better to take time to mine everything to gain more XP? Yeah. I mean, you want to get done all the objectives, but like just mining everything, yeah, you don't want to like you don't want to overstay your welcome too much. It's more about getting all the objectives done and complete. If you're just looking for XP. If you're looking for resources, then that's a different story. Yeah, if you're just looking on pure raw XP, wait for there to be a double XP mission that can be done relatively quickly and just grind it out. Is it true that you just need to start a machine event to gain XP even if you ignore or fail them? I don't think that's the case. I think you have to complete it. I think you have to complete the mission in order for it to actually count, as far as I'm aware. Do, do, boom, boom. Beautiful.
Assignment complete. Congratulations.
Beautiful. And I still win even after using out the drop pod.
Perfect. Right rock and stone, brother.
Rock and stone indeed. Did I get anything I need? Oh. I can make the... Oh, I can finally make the first thing for the Zukovs. It's about time. Maybe I'll use them next round. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I did not get a whole lot of sleep. Well, I did get sleep, but I didn't get a lot of good sleep because my cat was very, the next thing I will get is the Scale Brigade armor. What is going on? Oh, Red Rock. Thank you. Speaking of which, let's see if there's any double XP events going on right now. Let's see here. There is a double XP. A double XP salvage with Lithophage. This is actually like, these are the kinds of things you want to look for. Is there another one? Nope. Shit, we might as well do this one then. Double XP Lithophage outbreak. Seems good to me. Significant increase in magazine capacity, slower rate of fire. I actually completely am okay with that. This.
Modification bond.
I don't really need the magazine capacity. Yeah. What am I missing for this? Are we freaking 4 scout gang? All right, I'll swap if that's the case. My goodness gracious.
Lock and load.
Saw Rock, Lead Storm, even though I still yet to get an overclock for the Lead Storm. I haven't gotten this. Well, actually, I think I have it unlocked. I just think I haven't actually built it yet. I think I just need to actually build the damn thing. Yeah, I have bullet hell. I just need to actually get it.
Rock and roll. Could you please hurry up? We're leaving.
Are y'all ready?
Drop sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
Come on, you lazy bastards. We've
Drop
got
sequence initiating. Drop sequence initiating.
Do 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 do. Alright, you have 10 seconds. Otherwise, I will start. Oh, let me see how they're doing. Oh boy.
Perfect. If I had to say so.
Stoner Rock.
Alright, let's get a move on, shall we? United Jetty Boot Store. I'm done.
Hurry up. I ain't getting younger, you know.
Initiating. Fasten your
Bullet Hell is by far my favorite overclock for Lead Storm. It is a good one. It is a very good one.
Get ready to rumble.
The funny number. For those about to rock and stone, we salute you. Check the Jetty Boot high score after the mission. Oh no, I believe it. I believe it. I believe you actually got the high score.
This is a salvage mission. A previous crew
There's
lost.
probably also going to be a machine event if I had to take a guess.
Find and repair the lost mules. Get the drop pod operational.
Hollow Bow's not too bad.
Expect heavy infestation and try not to mess it up like your former colleagues.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Coordinates downloaded.
Holy. Oh. Hope the new Warthog Overclock actually pumps the shotgun. I do too. I actually think that'd be really cool if they like cycled the pumping animation each time you fired it. I think that would be really, really cool. Audio's a little low? Come on. Mine or the game? It's just the game. Because I'm maxed out right now. Alright, up the... Up it just a tad bit more. There we go. Just don't want it to be too overpowering. Ow, ow, ow. Go away. Okay, there's the last one, and there's the lithophage spike.
Coordinates transfer. Gotta check my terrain down.
You know, it is very interesting how the bugs just decide, hey, let's ignore Molly and the rest of the robots. Like, for some reason, they're just like, yeah, this thing is what they all keep going towards, and yet they never put two and two together. Like, hey, if we get rid of this thing, maybe it'll just stop them. There's a NATO site breeder somewhere around here.
If only Deep Rock would invest in some flares recharging.
Good fault. Whoa, and roller. Whoa, okay, a lot of things happening right now. And rock pox, yep. Okay, we need to not throw this. That needs to not be what we do here.
Shoot that breeder.
He's a leech.
Over here by the market boy.
No more leeching for me.
Rock it. Roll. Here, get into cover.
Back on your feet.
Bring on. Get rid of all the native site hatchlings. Woof, okay. Seen a lot of people say this season sucks because no new weapons, but these overclocks might be... Yeah, people who say that seasons are bad if there's no new weapons are incredibly short-sighted, at least in my opinion. Like, you could add... Literally, you could add the most insane new gameplay settings, the most wildestly fun missions you could possibly imagine, and they're just like, L no new weapons. It's like, bro, what do you think new weapons are gonna do? You're gonna use these weapons for like a week or so, a few weeks. Realize that they are not, like, they're probably gonna be similar to the types of weapons that you already have. And you're gonna use them like then maybe 40% of the time, maybe, or like 10% of the time compared to the rest of the weapons in the game. Mostly scale bramble nodes, hold it on the wall, so maybe if you knock it down and kill it. Also very important to enemy knife stalker and Vartech. Yeah, I love the design for all of those, all of the new enemies. I think they're gonna be really cool. I'm very, very, very excited to see. I need another leg over here.
Flares ain't ready.
Final contagion spike neutralized. All signs of rock bugs have been eliminated from the cave. Well done.
Oof. I'm gonna try to get to you as soon as I can, buddy. As soon as the rock pox lets up. How do I have one singular Bismore? That's a fantastic question. One that I quite frankly do not have the answer to. A lot of rock pox in the air. Yes, yes there is. We need one more. Oh, thank you kindly.
I got one of the annoying bugs.
People wanted pump action. Yep, yes they did. Can I join? If there's an open, if somebody leaves and there's an opening, absolutely. But I typically just leave it open, and then people can come and go as they want. Oh, I found Bismarck. But if somebody leaves, absolutely, you can try your. I typically don't try to like keep it like specific people. I kind of just let it open. Whoever joins. So
Damn flares could need an upgrade.
just to kind of give everybody a fair shot. Ow. Come on. I just had it. Just had it.
Zip line ready.
Well done. Secondary objective completed.
Hitting shellback's got to be one of my favorites. What? Interesting.
Rock and stone.
Haven't even seen the drill elevator animation, but it looks amazing. Love is in the air. Wrong. Rock box. Yeah. Bro, think Sonic the Hedgehog. But they are kind of like Sonic. That is true. Oh. Okay, we need one more thing. Soft Fester Fleet teleport. What is this? Oh, there's a
Watch the stab of mine. Over here.
probably up there if I had to take a guess. Wait, is there a second? There was two. Wow, there was two right next to each other. That's crazy. People are already naming the drill elevator when we don't even know if it's sentient. They've already said it's not, it doesn't have like, it's not like a sentience in like that sense, but it's not like Zaretta or Betsy or anything like that. It's just a platform. It's the same thing as like the mining platform in point extraction missions. It doesn't have like an identity or anything like that. It's just a piece of machinery. Oh. Where's the... They find the last one? I think they found the last one. Best leg spawn ever. Nice. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, well, I guess I can just do this one. Yo! It's a simple piece of mining gear. Pretty much. Like the Morgar refining station. Yeah, it's the same thing where it's like, it's not a... Yeah, nobody wants to... Oh, nobody wants to name... Oh, come on! I got shot off. Nobody wants to name those things because they're not like, you know, stuff. Too bad my headcanon for the drill elevator is Daryl and the point extraction pod is Wayland? Face Red Droopy. That's an interesting name, I will say. Not quite sure exactly where it comes from, but elevator to hell. Yeah, pretty much will be.
You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you killed. Zip.
Okay, he's getting that. Popping this, so I don't have to worry about it.
I'm stuck.
I'm gonna call in a resupply right here.
Supply ordered.
Stand back. Supply pod inbound.
What the vine doing? I don't know. It's a good question.
Where is that?
Oh,
Perforation pod. Resupply is here. Getting
people love to
your
name
ammo.
things that don't have an emotion. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I completely forgot what I was doing. I'm gonna recall Molly. Oh, wow! Never mind. No, I'm not.
Watch the stray bullet. Firecracker. Explosives.
Well, why? Why?
Mules are heading back.
Why are we doing this?
And let's get that drop pod fixed. Remember, you can
I-
always deposit on the side of the drop pod.
Lights up.
He thought about it for like a good solid few minutes.
Working. First, establishing a proper connection between the pod and the space rig. Set up
Did the heat just, did the air just kick on? Yes, it did. I feel it. Oh, yes. New frameworks is better than the infested skins. I do really like the infested skins, but yeah, in terms of just like the weapons looking like weapons, I really, really much enjoy them.
Triangulation at 50%.
2 scouts, 1 driller. When? I mean, right now. That's kind of what's happening at this current moment. Oh, I thought I was still scout, so I just tried to zip line. You know, for us only having 1 shot at this, they sure send us on a lot of salvage missions. Yeah. Well, I think they mean that in the sense of like, if we screw up the... If we screw up this section, like, the mission's over. Which is interesting. This is the only... This and I think escort duty missions are the only ones that I think you can actually fail, aside from just dying. Mil-spec is still the best. Mil-spec is a very, very good one. Because that's just a clean... Like, they just look like guns, which I think people are okay with. You know what I mean? Mil-spec is just, these look like military weapons, and I think that's fantastic. You need something that just looks simple like that, you know? New enemies are cool by themselves, but the way they work together with other enemies is where they shine. That's true. Yeah, because that was the thing that made the stingtails and the septic spreaders, like, by themselves, they're not necessarily, like, especially now, they're not the most oppressive thing in the world. Because the stingtail is like, oh, he just pulls you around. It's like, unless you're in a really bad position, it's not going to hurt you. But when you're, you know, trying to run away from a group of enemies, there's a lot of, like, enemies around you. Yeah, then it can be a problem. W mission control. Oh my goodness, yeah, seriously, W mission control. I think the black box missions cause you to fail too, right? Yeah, but the black box mission is literally just the exact same as the uplink stage of salvage missions, so I just basically count it as a part of the salvage stage. Thanks, Mansion. Actually a good fuel cell placement. Yeah, it actually was fantastic fuel cell placement. Oh, I need ammo.
Ammo taken.
What is he?
Rocket stone.
Can we... What the hell's going on? Bro, can you just hook it up? Can you just hook it up? Can you just hook it up? Nintendos are the only lipids who have eyes. Pretty much, yeah. Dude, it's literally this easy.
Fuel cells connected to drop pod. Prepare the fuel cells for charge sequence.
It's literally that easy.
Oh, I'm out of here.
How do you think about blood sugar being in the yellow anomalies instead of the red warnings? I think it's a yellow anomaly because I think ultimately you're going to be more benefited than hurt. Like, yeah, it's annoying that you're going to be constantly damaged at all times, but considering that you're going to have, considering that this is going to happen, where enemies are going to be coming at you like non-stop, and you're just going to be getting constant red sugar, I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. I mean, on certain mission types, maybe, because the enemies just don't come at you super often. Like, if you get like a mining expedition where there's a big group in, there's big gaps in between, like times where you get attacked by bugs, then it might be a bit problematic, because then you're just going to go a while without, you know, not getting healed. But so you're the same as O2 warning, because O2 warning you have to go to specific place. O2 warning, you can only get a specific things to give you oxygen. You can only get oxygen if you're near Molly, so you basically have to hug Molly 24/7. in this with the blood sugar, it's just gonna be you kill bugs to heal yourself. That's really all it is. Like, yeah, you're gonna be getting constant, like, but the way that you're gonna be getting to be recovering from that illness is gonna be significantly easier to access because it's just kill bugs. That's all you gotta do. There's a lot of nitro generation because Berserker, and I feel like it's an ammo vacuum. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Looking enemies began with the Spectre from Doom. I believe it. I never actually played the original Doom, so I couldn't say, but... That was my Firefox lacking. Good question. I don't know.
Pod engine powering up. Hold your ground. We're almost ready to pull you and the goods out. Roger that. Supplies are coming. Pod reactor spooling up.
Shield up. Dodge this.
I'm not one of them yet. Not him.
If he's having a stroke with 95% low, jeez. The thing about the third stage attacking the escort, I am actually interested to see how that's going to go, and I like how they actually took note of that. Like, I didn't think that that was really an issue. I wasn't really like assuming that escort duty was in need of anything, but I think it's a nice change. I think it's going to help make the missions a little bit more interesting, more diverse, and I think the more times you go through it, it's going to be a little bit different, which is always a good thing.
I'm gonna
I kind of hope they do that with other mission types as well, in terms of like updating certain missions with different factors and facets to them. Like, I know a lot of people are not too fond of the sabotage missions just because they take a while. And an easy way that they could do that easy way they could fix it is just make it so that way on like the lower complexities you only have to do one power station, and I think that would make things a lot better already. So like if it's 1 or 2 like star complexity, you just do 1 power station, and then if it's 3, then you do 2. Just to like help kind of break it up a little bit, I suppose. Fellow with escort missions playing solo because of the constant worrying about Doretta and mining Nitra in the room before at the same time. Yeah, escort missions are kind of hard to do by yourself. Even you do have Bosco with you, which is nice, but he can only do so much. And I don't know how those claw things are going to work when you're solo. Well, the new mission doesn't drag like rival takedown. See, I like the rival takedown because you can go at your own pace. You know, it's as slow or as fast as you want it to be. Like, yeah, there's a little bit of pacing issue with it, but at the same time, it's like I don't know, just the reward afterwards, I always feel is so worth it. Oh, all right. Let's play a little bit more Scout because I want to unlock more of those things. This will be all for me for today. Well, thank you for stopping by. Please check with Jetty Boo. Oh my goodness, this guy's not gonna stop until I do it. Let me guess. It's gonna be the funny number, isn't it? It's gonna be the funny number. It's gonna be this, isn't it? Yes, it's the funny number. I see it. It's the funny number. One more helmet cosmetics this season? We probably will. Imagine maximum difficulty industrial sabotage with 2 times XP. That I've had that happen before, and it is excessive. Let's see, I need 1 more and 1,000 and 1 more crossbow. Laugher, I nuke the station. Laugh. We get double XP in sandblasted corridors. Ooh, that's a good one, actually. I do wonder what the GK2 overclock is going to be. I'm actually surprised. I'm actually curious myself. I think that's going to be an interesting one to see. Double XP and Sandblasted, is that what it is? Ooh, and it's a point extraction. That'll be nice and easy. It has Magnite, which I need.
Drop pod is
I
clear.
need a shit ton of Magnite, which is going to be good.
Lloyd, you're the king of draft beer. Rocky Mountains for my team and make it snappy.
You got streamer. Okay, good. I mean, why not, right?
Yeah.
When the decay is mild. Thoughts on the new weapon frameworks? I love them. I absolutely love them.
Sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
I absolutely love the weapon frameworks coming this season. I think they are probably the best looking ones that they've seen in a while. And yeah. New difficulties are going to be very interesting too. Yep, that's true. Much better than the rock. I do like the Rockbox ones. I think the Rockbox ones are really cool. I think that they're cool in a different way. It's nice to have that kind of like difference of like super organic-y looking stuff versus like, you know, you wanna have some interesting looks, but sometimes you also just want your guns to look like guns.
Our scanners have picked up a massive deposit of a quark. We're sending you in alongside a heavily armed lifter to get as many out as possible.
Oh, whoa, hey, how's it going, buddy?
Keep it snappy. Quarks can be extracted from the walls.
Hey, yo, okay, okay, wow, this is shit. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Lloyd is up.
Okay, let's get all these skunk seeds. Oh, I thought that was another bulk. I was about to be like, you're kidding me, right? I got the new flamethrower overclock has to hold down instead of just tap. Yes, I do like the alternate firing mode ones. And I do think the flamethrower was desperately needing something like that. So I'm very happy that we got that. Okay.
Lighting up.
Very vertical map generation, I will say. I also want resources from this biome. So if you see Magnite and stuff, mark it out because I want it. I desperately need Magnite. You know, if you have Rocky Mountain on sandblasted, I feel like just looking at the sand should break, right? Like your bullet should be able to break through, you know what I mean? Should we work Ice Spear and Snowball like that? I mean, I think Ice Spear and Snowball work fine as is, personally. They're a way to give a damage over time weapon a strong burst attack, which is really the only thing that you need with those particular things. Oh, are you falling down? Yes, you are. Okay.
I'm totally loaded.
On a nitro up here.
From A to D, skipping B and C.
Oh, hello.
Sakurang.
I'm just throwing a lot of stuff downhill. I remember being in mission with pots of gold, having a golden loot bug, crosses, and compressed gold. Yeah, yesterday, it's funny you mentioned that. Yesterday, I was playing off stream. I was playing just on my own time, and I had pots of gold, and a bulk crosses spawned in an incredibly enclosed area, and it was a good it was great, but it was also pain because what had happened was people had joined me, but I was the only one who had pots of gold. So really, I should have been the one. I was the one who kind of needed to mine everything. It was great, in terms of a payout, but it was pain in the sense that I was literally just mining gold for like a solid half hour. And I was a scout, so I didn't really have any ways to expedite the process.
Getting closer to our quota. Access provided.
The mineral trading deal is actually worth. I don't want to waste. No, the mineral trading deals are actually usually pretty worth it. Like, yeah, it's all, the buying is always at a discount as to what you would if you would buy that amount of credits. And then the selling is it's always worth it. Obviously, if you have an excess or, you know, of a certain type, maybe not, but in terms of just sheer raw numbers, yes, it's always worth it. It's always more credit, like, in your favor to do that. Numbers go burr. Numbers do indeed go burr. Like a trench coat. Wish they had coat cosmetics with coat. Oh, I see what you mean. I had to read the first part of that. Yeah, a trench coat would be interesting. The dwarves don't strike me as the kind of guy. Oh, I just messed that up. The dwarves don't strike me as the kind of guys to wear trench coats. That's the only thing. Oh, gee, again? I'm at the point when I'm at, gold is worthless to me. Yeah, I mean, eventually that's just going to be the case with all resources. You're just going to have so much of everything. That's how my my other account is, my Windows account is. I have so much of everything. I never have to worry about gold or resources or anything of the like. It's just... You finally meet a leaf lover, but it's actually 3 dwarves and a trench coat. No, that's just what the Helldivers are. The Helldivers are just 3 dwarves and a trench coat. Each individual Helldiver is just 3 dwarves and a trench coat. Oh, come on, man. Sorry, I am out of it today. I don't know what's up with me. Feeling kind of weird. How did he go down? But yet I still see him with health. Interesting. Helldivers can actually die? I mean, yeah, that's true. They do die multiple times, in fact.
Let's stick together from now on. Found an Enor pearl.
An Enor pearl. Why do they say it like that? I just think Enter Pearl just sounds better, in my opinion. Like, it doesn't sound nearly as, like, janky, if that makes any sense. Alright, I'm gonna go start, like, trying to dump some of this stuff in here. We have a lot of
I think
things.
we actually have a chance to make it out alive.
Did we get the gunk with seeds? I mean, we're getting the gunk seeds now. Helldivers and DRG fans take their roleplay very seriously. Yes, they do, but I'm totally okay with it.
I'll beat your record this time.
Thoughts on Fat Boy? Think the damage it makes... I think the damage it makes is extremely low. I mean... Whoa, whoa, whoa. I turned for 2 seconds and everyone's dead. Do Helldiver fans know that the game is satire and American patriotism? Oh, 100% they do, and they love every second of it. Yeah, of course they know it is, and that's part of the charm of it. Is they know it's satire. What? What's happening? Oh. Hey, can you put a...
Can I get your attention? Killer be killed.
Alright, fuck that. Never mind that. Feels more neutral, yeah. Cool, but I can't have a conversation about the game without a stream or blah. It's cool, but I can't have a conversation about the game without a stream of rock and stuff. Well, because they're very, very similar things. They're very similar play sets. I see no issue with being super patriotic, but I will admit sometimes people can go too far. Well, yeah, everybody can, but the thing is, like, if you, it's all a manner of like, are you serious about it, or is it just satirical comedy? I mean, in Helldiver's cases, it's satirical comedy. Everybody knows that it's over the top, it's campy, it's just ridiculous, and everybody knows that. It's the same reason why people love Starship Troopers. That film is literally the exact same concept of Helldivers, and that film was made I don't even know how long ago, and it's still one of the most popular films that's out there in terms of sci-fi. Still have Hoverclock, you know? I know, I keep forgetting about Hoverclock. I don't use this one that much, that's the thing.
Secondary objective completed. Now finish the job.
I'm not into it like that. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Like, that's fine. If you don't like it like that, like...
Contact. Lock and load.
I mean, I just like the idea of there being multiple different gaming communities that can coexist like this and have a lot of fun. I am going to have a hard time getting to you, buddy. Especially if I die. I need resupply. Or to remember, the book and the movie are very different in terms of creative philosophy. Well, yeah, that can sometimes be the case as well, but that doesn't change the fact that it was incredibly popular and influential. And it was also made during a time where, you know, patriotism and politics and stuff like that weren't as much of a hot button topic as they are in today's world. At least in the States. I can't really speak about other parts of the world, but is that a Nyaka trawler that just happened to die somewhere in there? My other problem with Helldivers is that I can't play it. You can't play it. Like, your system isn't good enough to play it, or is that what you mean? Alright. I think we got enough. We can get out of here. We're gonna have to wait for a little while anyway. Can we call in another? We can't even call in another resupply. That's okay though. You own an Xbox? Ah, well, hopefully they will cave and launch it at some point. You never know. I know the attitudes towards some things change, but there's a lot of Matt Robert A. The book was American and Paul Wickham. Yeah, interesting. It's on everything besides. Yeah, I know. I've been seeing a lot of like petitions and stuff like that people are like, bro, just release it on Xbox. And I hope they do as well, because not only will they make a ridiculous amount of money off of it, but it would just be so nice to have everybody fighting together. Stingtail. You're not as high and mighty as you used to be.
This'll keep you safe, mate.
Okay, the devs have grit and will not budge. Well, it has nothing to do with the devs and that. Arrowhead has nothing to do with that. It's because it's published by Sony. That's the reason why it hasn't come to Xbox yet. I'm sure Arrowhead would love. I'm sure the devs Arrowhead would love to bring it to Xbox to give it to more people, More people can play their game. More people can spread word of mouth about their game. They would love it, but it's just the fact that it's published by Sony. So they're not going to want to put one of their games on their biggest competitor's platform. That's the only real issue is what it is. I'm sure if it was up to the devs, they would put it out on Xbox tomorrow. Got a crossover thing between Helldivers and DRG? Yeah, I mean, they've been hinting at that for a little while. And the Deep Rock devs and the Arrowhead devs have gone back and forth. And there was a couple of things that they were doing. Bulk detonator. Oh, I'm out of here. Nope. See ya. Holy crap. I hear two Stingtails just going nuts. I don't know if he's gonna get it. Hello there, Sonic. How you doing? Oh, interesting. The DRG and Helldivers are very different styles, and it would look bizarre. Well, yeah, I'm not talking like put the Helldivers in DRG or put, you know, the dwarves, you know, one or the other. I'm not saying that, but they could do things where it's like, you know, like I saw one idea that somebody had where it was like, give them a cape. In Helldivers, give them a cape that has like 2 crossed pickaxes and like a dwarf face on it. You know, something like that. And then in here, you give them armor that kind of looks like Helldivers-esque type stuff. Or helmets that look kind of like the Helldivers stuff. I think that stuff would be really, really cool. Even though PC players are allegedly getting Sea of Thieves, PC players have always got... Oh, PlayStation players are getting Sea of Thieves. That's kind of cool. PlayStation players get Sea of Thieves today, not allegedly. I mean, that's pretty cool. Sea of Thieves is a good game. One that I personally like, especially it's gotten better over the years. Granted, it's a different game in studios, like it had been 7 years released, but we're getting it. It shows it's possible. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for your videos, food for thought, and yet humble. Thank you, Sonic. I appreciate that. Didn't know any chance of joining the match. If somebody leaves and a slot opens up, you are more than willing to. I mean, I typically don't force people to come and go, but I might reset the lobby now just to give people a little bit more time to join. In fact, I think I am probably going to do that just to give some other people a chance to play, because I know some people have been wanting to play for a little bit. Wait for an empty spot and then join. So I just reset it. So, and if I see the same people with, I probably will, not out of malice, but just boot you guys out just because I wanted to get some more people in here to give a chance, because I'm probably only going to be streaming for a little while longer anyway. So let's see. Let's do another double XP mission. See if I could find one. Is there another one? Ah, there isn't. Okay, I need minerals. So Mineral Mania on a... Helldivers will influence gaming, IDK, if it's good or bad. I think it's good. I think I think in terms of like, fight proto-biotine elimination, that'd be really cool. I think that Helldivers has gotten, also if you're curious, you just have to look for, GabRex Open Lobby on the thing and you'll see it, and just whoever gets in, gets in. I think it has a lot of good business practices. The fact that, like, there is, yes, a premium currency, but it is incredibly generous in terms of you not necessarily even having to buy it. You can get it very effectively in game. It's just literally for those people who are incredibly impatient. The fact that you can get the season passes whenever, you can get them at any point in time. You don't have to wait for them. They're not time gated, no nothing. The fact that they constantly are updating it. And it's also just has a fun gameplay loop. I think it's a very, very good influence. The fact that it's not PvP in any way, shape, or form, which I always say is something that's good because I do not like games that are overly competitive. And this is a game that literally promotes and works better when you are working with your teammates. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie, I would love stream with 8-player mod. I mean, I could get that mod. Maybe I'll do that next time, because I still haven't really fiddled with that mod too much. Maybe next time I'll probably do that. One game holding the power of gaming. I mean, I wouldn't say the whole power of gaming. I would say it's definitely a big contender, but with enough patience, you don't need to fear of missing out since you can get super credits for free. Absolutely. There's no real FOMO in that game whatsoever, like at all. And I think that that's a really, really good thing in it. Same thing with this, especially with this game. Once they add the seasonal switcher where you can swap between the different seasons, I think that's going to be fantastic because so many people are going to be so happy about that. Oh, what the hell? Oh, actually, hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna reset the game real quick. I think I might be a little bit bugged. So hold on a second here. Give me 1 second. Here, let me relaunch the game real quick. There's bigger companies did that instead of upstarts. Yeah, AAA companies are like, it kind of sucks because AAA companies are progressively getting like, feels a little bit greedier and greedier, and like I was just talking to a couple of my buddies about this the other day because we're in kind of like a Fallout binge right now. A, because the TV show, and B, just because Fallout 4 got that big update. But we've been also, ironically, we haven't even been playing a lot of Fallout 4. We've been playing a lot of Fallout 76. And like, we're talking about the fact that like Starfield was a game that was incredibly hyped up. Everybody was looking forward to it. It was this insane thing that people were wanting to play for so long. And it had such a lackluster debut, and it overall just didn't really deliver on a lot of the things that people had wanted. Like it was a fine game for what it was, but in terms of like it wasn't as like memorable or as enjoyable as say the earlier Fallout games. Like Fallout 4, even Fallout 76 in my opinion is better than it, which is crazy, especially now. Problem is capitalism. I mean, that's a very simplistic way of looking at it, but I think it's overuse of capitalism to a big extent. So we can start DRG, absolutely. Company bonuses in June, and I'll finally buy a Steam Deck. Rock and Stone. Hello, Spongy Sponge. Hello. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Nice. My view of indie games isn't very positive these days. I don't care why, but they rub me the wrong way. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like indie devs are like completely immune. You have those types of situations where like kind of like with the day before, where they announced this big incredible game and it just turned out to basically be essentially a scam, and that they didn't really have a whole lot actually going for it. I'm gonna start the mission, and oh wait, is this guy getting some? Like in indie devs, you kind of have a little bit more of like risk because you don't necessarily know too much, which I can kind of understand that. But I think overall, the smaller indie game devs are more like reliable, at least in my opinion. You might not necessarily get 100% accuracy with it, but they'll do the best they possibly can, at least in my opinion. It's all flaws, at least we get these kinds of cough Tarkov with the Unseen Edition. I've heard about that. I don't know exactly what happened with Tarkov, but I have heard that there's a lot of issues with them at the moment, and that they did like a really not good change. I just think they have all the power in the gaming market. I disagree with that. I don't think they have all the power in the gaming market, because especially now that games are getting easier and easier to make, you have indie companies popping up all the time, and it's not like, I don't think they have all the power because they can just very easily fail. People treat them like gods. I mean, if people treat indie devs like gods, I think they're putting their faith in the wrong people, if that's the case. Like, Like, yeah, some of them might be good, but they're also just human beings at the end of the day. You know, like you could be like, you know, like look at Phasmophobia, for example. It's an indie game that looks like it was made in like 2001. There's like, I think 4 people that work on it. 4 or 5 people, I think, total that work on the whole game. And it's still, in my opinion, one of the best like horror co-op games that's out there. And I really enjoy it. All the top-rated video games are indie. Well, that should also just tell you how the difference. Go, 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 go. That thing got deleted. That should also give you a little bit of an insight as to the state of AAA gaming and the Bulu caps. The fact that all the top-rated games are indie games. So not only that, but because indie devs tend to put more soul into their actual game, at least in my opinion. Because AAA game developers, they make their games for a paycheck. That's what they do. At the end of the day, they're making their games for a paycheck. At the end of the day, that's what everybody is making games for, obviously. But I think it's a... Whoa! But it depends also on how important it is that they make money, or if they're just making something that they want to make. And I think that's a very important distinction.
Down the hatch.
We got Black Ops 2 and Cult of the Lamb, and more people would rather play Cult of the Lamb. Well, yeah, because Cult of the Lamb is more unique. Black Ops 2 is the same thing as every other COD game that has come out before that. The only real thing that people want to play with it is the zombies. And Cult of the Lamb is basically just the zombies solidified and done in a more unique way. That's the reason why. It's not that necessarily Black Ops is done worse. It's not that it's made like less polished. It's probably a lot more polished, but it's the same thing that people have seen time and time again come from the COD studios. Like, all that people really care about these days is when it comes to COD is the zombies.
I think we actually have a chance to make it out alive.
Company not being AAA comes off. If there's a difference between people who care about and actually play the games they make, that's because Black Ops 2 is over a decade old. That's also true, yeah. Maybe you're just jaded about gaming. That might be part of it. You might be a little bit jaded about it because there have been a lot of things going on in a couple of days. Or not a couple of days, it's been a long time. Yes, I'm murdering loot bugs. It's on-site refining. It's okay when you do it on on-site refining because they're everywhere. All right? Everybody knows my rule. I know some indie fans act a bit cultish, but their loyalty with the love of indie games comes from how bad a lot of AAA games are. Yeah, that's like when you... Again, I'll go back to the Starfield analogy. There was so much hype around it, myself included, and when it came out, and I really did not think that it was as good as they promised it. I think that that's a very big thing. I just dislike the gaming market on all fronts. Well, that's sad but understandable at the same time.
Light is up.
There's a lot of stuff out there, and you want to make sure that you put the right time and effort into the right things. But then again, at the end of the day, it's a video game. Like, you're basically just choosing on how you want to waste your time in the first place. I mean, you also got to think too, like, it was so hard. Imagine what it was like to make video games however many years ago, when it was very difficult and the games that came out were incredibly jank. All the shit posting indie games have. Now that's the part where now you're starting to lose me a little bit. Now you're starting to lose me just a little bit here. Wow, all of the pump jacks are incredibly close. That's actually kind of awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna do this actually. Try to do this as best I can. Because I mean, yeah, if you're saying like there's just a lot of indie games that are out there, yeah, you're right. There's a lot. There is a ton that are out there, and a lot of them are probably terrible. But you got to filter through the weeds some way or another. You know what I mean?
Another day at the office.
I agree.
White Blaze could use a hand building it.
This is one of the most insanely simple. Wow. I don't know where my dislike comes from, but it's there. I understand. I understand that. Like, it's sometimes you do just get jaded to something. You know what I mean? You know, you hear about another big game dev company that, you know, lied to their fan base or whatever the case may be, and then you're just like, oh, yep, it happened again. Who would have thought that was gonna help? Oh, Blizzard came out. They did another huge mistake. Yep. Who would have guessed that was gonna happen? Oh, Treyarch's making another COD game, and it's basically the same thing. Oh, okay. Who would have seen that coming? You know, like I do get that.
Pipeline successfully established.
And to be less expensive, yet more worth buying the AAA games? Yes and no. It depends. Because a lot of the time, first of all, a lot of the times, indie games live and die off of early access, which I know that that's a whole another topic that some like people have strong feelings about. But a lot of the times they live and die off of early access, and sometimes they never get out of early access, which is kind of where the problem comes into play, or kind of comes into be. Or I hear about a new quirky roguelike made by 5 people. I mean, that to me, that's just impressive. The fact that like 5 people can make a whole game, like that to me is just incredibly impressive, personally. Even Nintendo isn't immune to a decrease in quality. Gen 9 games were super buggy and the NPCs lost their charm. Yeah, if you're talking about Pokemon, I haven't played Scarlet and Violet myself, but I have heard, yes, absolutely. But that's also because Nintendo is just so addicted to trying new things so often. They literally can't just stick with something that works. If they find something that works, they want to try to improve upon it, and then it just ends up being worse. Should have said good indie games is basically all of them cost less than AAA. Yeah, that's true. Bro's a professional hater. I guess. No, I wouldn't say you're a hater. We don't have to call him a hater. You're just somebody who is just kind of in a slump right now, and I think that that's understandable. I do think it's a little weird that it comes from like essentially nowhere, but I'm not gonna judge based on that. There's parts of my brain that I can't explain myself either, so it's all good. Granted, Game Freak doesn't want to try new things like Nintendo, though. Yeah, that's true.
Ready to kill some more crates and sugar.
We start this? Yes, we can. Meanwhile, Lethal Company having only one person working on it. Yeah, that's true. Lethal Company is a single dev game. Well, even Phasmophobia was. At the very beginning, it was only one person, and then he ended up getting a couple of people to help him out. So, like, it's got to start somewhere, you know? Has Nintendo gone wrong with trying new things? I can't think of examples. Well, it's okay. In terms of, like, the Pokemon games, it's like every single generation they try to do something new. Like, in my opinion, Mega Evolutions was, like, the best that they've done in terms of that. But then they do things like Gigantamaxing, Dynamaxing, or like the Z moves, and now they got, I don't even know what they have in Scarlet and Violet, I'm not 100% certain. But like, they listen to what the fans say, they say that they like it, and then they're like, okay, well, we'll do something different that improves upon it. And then they just go, okay. Or, you know, their consoles have like the most insane control schemes ever that they never like even decide to like solidify on. Like if you go back to like Xbox and you look at the controllers have stayed the same looking essentially since its inception. They maybe gotten a little bit better, and the same thing with PlayStation. You look at Nintendo and they're like, our first controller was whoa, hello sir. Like our first controller was a square, then it was a oval, and then it was, I don't even know what they were doing with the N64 controller and the GameCube controller, and then you know, it's just like they innovate so much even if it doesn't work. Is there any game you love outside of DRG, any genres? I mean, I just love pretty much any form of game that like RPG, class-based progression, things I can play with my buddies, all that kind of stuff. Guilty pleasure game of mine that I will probably be playing shortly after I get done with the stream is Destiny 2. I know it's a big issue, and I know that it's not the best game in the world. Hey, I got Fat Boy. but it's a game that I do like playing a lot. I like the combat, I like the lore, and I like all that kind of stuff. I play that a lot in my spare time. Um, Play a lot of Dead by Daylight as well, although I really shouldn't because it's bad for my sanity. And then basically just anything that I can play with my buddies, really. Co-op games in general. Anything that's not super sweaty.
Rock and stone forever. This is greasy work.
All lights read green.
I think the Mega Evolutions are the coolest thing in Pokemon. I agree. I wish they'd have kept it that, which I think, I'm pretty sure I heard that the next gen they're going back to that.
Up to pump sequence.
All praise the fattest boy, face blue smile. Yep.
Damn flares could need an upgrade.
Okay. I guess we'll get started. Co-op is go-to and will never recover from... And I will never recover from Back for Blood? What do you mean recover? Like, I'll admit Back for Blood wasn't that great, but... I don't think it destroyed the idea of co-op games in general.
Bugs, get ready.
Legend Zaza doing megas again. Don't know about Gen 10. Oh, Legends Zygarde is doing Legend again. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't play Legends Arceus or Scarlet and Violet, but I heard that at the very least, the way they shook up the game in those games was actually pretty good, which I kind of like. Apparently, like the way they changed like the combat and like the movement, stuff like that was actually very, very nice. There's a quote unquote gold standard which has been spurring with the localization of a lot of Japanese medias. I think many people know the disastrous Funimation dub of Dragon Maid. I do not know myself. I've never seen it, but
All malfunctions in order for the refinery to run.
problem is that Mega Evolutions is a nightmare from a competitively balanced perspective. Yeah, but see, here's the thing though. Like, and here's my personal opinion. Competitive Pokemon is just inherently broken as a core. Like, it's just glorified rock, paper, scissors. It's really all it is. It's just glorified rock, paper, scissors. If you know what your team is and if you know what the enemy has on their team, you essentially know exactly how to counter them. Not Nightmare and not for co-op in general. I was just hyped for Left 4 Dead Spiritual Successor. Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a letdown. I still had fun with it for what it was, but I was like, I did understand the sort of the letdown a little bit. It didn't have that same sort of charm to it, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what, one game that I found, I mentioned this on stream I think yesterday, but there's a game coming out on Steam probably sometime soon called Jump Ship, which looks like a lot of fun, and it kind of checks off like pretty much every box that I'm looking for. It's supposedly a combination of Left 4 Dead, Faster Than Light, and Sea of Thieves. Basically, you and three other buddies get to pilot this ship, which you go around kind of like in Sea of Thieves and go do like different missions and objectives and whatnot. And you actually can go through space. You can do space battles and whatnot. You can go out on the ship when you're flying. It's a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of fun. And you can upgrade the ship, and you can actually go out and do missions in like first person, or like an FPS type thing. It looks like a lot of fun. And like that to me is like that right there is the kind of stuff that I really like. Those types of games where it's just co-op, playing with your buddies, and doing those types of fun things. In the animation, Kobayashi directed to re-rated dubbing theme, Funimation completely changed due to context. The characters are oh, interesting. You believe your feelings come from envy. That's an interesting way to think about it. Envy in what sense? I'm sorry, and if you don't want to say anything, I completely understand. I'm not trying to be like a shrink or anything. I'm just really curious.
For the refinery to run.
See people younger than me surpass me in every way. Oh, I completely understand what you're talking about, like, in that sense. I mean, I don't think it's a case... You mean like the fact that like indie devs have done so much more than what you think you could do? I completely understand that. To an extent, I obviously don't know how old you are or anything like that, but like I studied art for 4 years in college, and I don't think I'm really all that good at it, even though I have a degree in it. But then I see people who are younger than me, like who are like grades below me, do things that looked like it belonged in museums. And I was like, oh man, I remember even one time in one of my classes, I had kind of like a semi-panic attack because I'm like, am I even cut out for this? Like, am I even able to do this? Like, why am I doing this if I'm definitely not going to be nearly as good as these people? And, you know, I eventually got through it, and I have a lot more confidence in it now because I'm trying to get back into more practice for it. But I think the best thing to do, the fact that people younger than me can make a 10 out of 10 game in 2 days and make a ton of money, makes me think, well, you also got to think it's a lot easier nowadays than it is before. Like, you can learn game development and like engine development and stuff like that very quickly. And it's also all about passion. It's about passion, it's about drive, it's about all that kind of stuff. And that's a big, big factor. If you have something maybe with someone in the same age as me in a month, well, somebody who's in the same age as you in a month who knows a lot more about game development than you do. And that's no fault of your own or anything along those, or anything like that. It's just a case of they have skills that you don't have, and you have skills that they probably don't have. If you wanted to set your mind to something, you absolutely can. You got to find something that you have a passion for, that you really want to do, and just go for it. Like, you'd be surprised what you would be able to do. One of the reasons I love DRG is that I'm pretty good at it, despite sometimes taking long breaks between sessions. I didn't touch things like Apex for a week, I'd be back at square one. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Something you're good at or having the potential to be very good at. Yeah, everybody's got something that they can be good at. Even if it's something innocuous that you don't think is going to be really that important. For all you know, it's still... I just realized, Sapphire, my goodness, level rank 1518. See, this guy, that guy, you guys can't even see. Hold up.
It's got me good.
Hold on a second here. Where's my face cam? Hold on.
The rock box is all over me.
Can I unlock this? Let me unlock this.
Can't move. The damn rock box got me.
You guys see this guy here? Look at that. Look at his dude's rank. 1518. Like, my goodness. See, that kind of guy puts me to shame because I'm like, he's probably more knowledgeable at this game than I am. So why the hell am I making content when this dude probably knows everything he could possibly know?
To those we lost.
Trying to get a game going, but I know nothing about coding and modeling. You could excel in a field of your choice or path. Well, yeah, if you don't know anything about coding or modeling, there are ways you can learn about it. And it's not even necessarily going to school or anything like that. You can just, there's stuff that you can do that you can teach yourself. I pretty much learned video editing doing this channel. I didn't really know what the hell I was doing with it, and I just kind of learned. Oh, wait. Oh, I wanted to go into a menu so I could stay grounded. I didn't know anything about video editing or producing or things like that. I kind of had to learn all that stuff for this channel, so in case it can help you or you're religious, I recommend visiting a church or other holy buildings at least once. Going to a church. A religious guy, that's fair, but I will say Holy does bring up a good point, because I myself have joined the church a couple years ago, and it really did like help give me a lot more guidance and direction in my life that I really needed, especially at the time. So just food for thought. You never know what you're gonna need, but I have faith that everybody is good for something in this world, even if they don't know exactly what that is yet. And maybe you just haven't figured out what your calling is yet, and that's totally fine. Any games feel like for survival of the fittest? Yeah, definitely is. It's sink or swim. For every successful indie game, there's 10 or 20 that never make it out of early access. Some games flourish, most don't. Yeah. For every one, there's like I just said, for every one that survives, there's 20 that don't. But in any event, guys, that has been some lovely chatting and conversation, and I absolutely adore this, and I would love to continue doing this at some point in the future. But I'm going to call it a day there. I'm incredibly hungry, incredibly sweaty. I need to go take a shower and eat something. But thank you all for being here. Thank you all for giving these lovely, lovely conversations. Thank you all for taking the time to be here with me. I wish all of you the absolutely most lovely day you could possibly imagine, or night, or evening, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. I'm not quite sure exactly where it is. I'll be back tomorrow, probably doing some Helldivers open lobbies. So if anybody wants to join, absolutely 100%. And stay tuned for some more stuff coming out. I got some interesting things planned in the future. And yeah, it's gonna be good. We're gonna have some more stuff coming out. I hope you guys all have a lovely day, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.